Spider-Woman. I mean, yes, it's a 2-pack, but she's the only reason I bought this. Now, I get it. Bill, you like the Fantastic Four? That's Super Skrull. Yeah, it is. I'm not saying I won't be happy with it, but I'm also saying that's not Fantastic Four Super Skrull. It's more an Avengers-esque Super Skrull. This is during the invasion. Excuse me, this is during the invasion. This is where he's wearing the Iron Man gauntlet and a couple of things like that. And like, it's very much got like, you know, the cape, Stephen Strange and stuff. Like, it's fine. But what I wanted was an original costume, a classic costume, Spider-Woman. That is the primary reason I got this. Skrull Queen, don't care. I'll see the head sculpt for what it is, I'll take it off, and I'll be done with it. All I wanted was Spider-Woman. Super Skrull, awesome. Will he be as good as the Super Skrull I already have? I don't know. Maybe. Is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. Maybe. I'm not. The primary reason I picked this up, beyond any other reason, Spider-Woman. It's absolutely no more complicated than that. I have a Spider-Woman in her newer costume. And I really like that costume, by the way. It's very, very good. I have a more original Spider-Woman, not Jessica, the black suit Spider-Woman. And now I have the classic. And the classic is something that I've wanted for a while. Because if I'm going to have a Spider-Woman on the shelf, the classic just feels like the way to go. There are some characters that really hit the ground running. I mean, they just hit the ground running. They're instant classics. And she's one of them. That costume held up for years. And there was no reason to change it. I mean, it ran for years and years and years and years and years. She has worn other costumes, but none that hit like that. Sometimes, just like with Spider-Man, you just get it right day one. This isn't like an Iron Man situation where he was like a big gray Frankenstein and then like a gold bullet. And like, I mean, it took a while to kind of really edge out what he was going to be, right? Hulk, he's gray. It works. He's green. It's better. Daredevil, he's yellow. It's fine. Hit the red. You got it. Her, bam, there she is. And those hands, those Emperor Palpatine hands, I think this is going to be good. I can't wait to see her. So, like, let's see her, because she is the main reason I want this. So let's open it. Let's see if the fact that I got this thing on a tremendous deal, I picked this up for 20 bucks, 20 bucks, even if he's no good, she was going to be worth about $20, $24, $30 alone anyway, so let's do it. Super Skrull. There he is. He's fine. Is he better than classic Build-A-Figure Super Skrull? Yeah. Here's the thing. I think this is going to come down to a preference. Nothing deeper than that. A preference. Did you like this one? Did you like this one? This is very much more of a classic variant. He fights the Fantastic Four. This is a newer age variant. His costume's a little different. His extra hands are, of course, the Iron Man gauntlet and the Mr. Fantastic punchy fist. Now, I will say the Mr. Fantastic Punchy Fist, one cool thing is that it's interchangeable. I could put it on this one and have the Punchy Fist. So, like, that's not bad. Battery was about to die. I apologize. Let me move the camera a bit. There. So, like I was saying, I think that this is very much just a variant choice. The coolest thing about it is that I think basically the parts are going to be interchangeable. So whether you like this one or this one, if you have both of them, you could play around. If you want like a scene with the Fantastic Four fighting a more classic variant, well, there you go. If you want a scene with the Fantastic Four or the Avengers fighting a newer variant, well, there you go. Let's ask a question without the cape. Cape comes off easily. That's him. He's fine. Like I said, he's fine. I don't hate him. I don't love him. I'm not particular. If I'm leaning one way or another, it's this one. But I don't hate him one way or another. Let's see the reason I bought the pack. Here she is. The reason I wanted the pack in the first place. And I expected a lot of this. I expected her to be on an older female buck. I expected her to look a certain way. I expected her to be passable at best, decent for what it was. And she is. Like, she's got the single elbow joint. I still very much disagree with that. This should have been updated a long time ago. She does have the dual knee. She has more than enough movement in terms of stuff like that. Her feet aren't going to give her any real problems. Her color is very solid. Let's get him out of here. He's trying to steal all the focus away from her. We can easily do stuff like where she's jumping and the T-pose. And so I complain a lot about the female buck, okay, in Marvel Legends. And that's because it is outdated and has been outdated for an exceptionally long time. And they did nothing about it. Like, that's her movement. That's it. I'm pushing hard. And then she can like go way up like that. But that's her movement. And she's fine. She's fine. But see, this is just the thing about these female variant bucks. Which that's not a bad head sculpt, by the way. Before we get into all this. It's fine. The hair is not as bad as I expected it to be. She can't really look up too much. She can't really look down too much. She is what she is. She's going to be this on the shelf, and that's exactly what I expected her to be on the shelf when I bought her anyway. Can we get a shot of that controversy? Can we get some of that controversy in here? There it is. Controversy. Remember all that? Remember how mad people were? Well, I'm over it as fast as I was over it back then. There we go. She's fine. For what she is, she'll do exactly what I need her to do. She'll be Spider-Woman in a classic costume. The coolest part about her, these hands, that's really cool. That's an epic effect. I really, really like that effect. And for what it's worth, she actually gets web wings. This is something that's also a bad thing, though, too. See, so we're going to do like this. I'm going to put the web wing on. And there it is. And, nope, see, it came off. Hold on, I'm getting it. Is her hair in my way? Is that happening? Pick that up. Okay, raise the arms. I gotta raise the arms like crazy to do this web wing effect. But I got it. And there she is. Web wings. Web wings are both cool and not cool. Because there, we could do the effect. We can get her coming down with the web wings, which I would honestly say she lasted longer with the web wings than Spider-Man did. I always felt like the web wings were kind of funny on Spider-Man, and for some reason seemed to hit her better. It just seemed to work for her better. But because she has the web wings, she also has a permanent hole in her arms. There's no way around it. There's also Spider-Mans that we have had, Spider-Men or whatever, that we have also had this problem with, and we're not going to get away from it. But for what it is worth, she does have the web wings, she does have the look, and she is on the standard female buck that we used for years and years and years. And so many of them are just like that. Spider-Woman. Spinneret, basically the same female buck. Mild differences. I'm not going to pull her down right now, but the Fantastic Four, Fantastic Four, both of the Invisible Woman, same thing. Phoenix, same thing. Like I said, I'm not going to run all over the place and pull down a bunch of people right now, but like, I could name figure after figure after figure after figure from the females that all shared this book. They all had this book. And then the newer one, also, basically the same buck. We've basically reusing the head, arms. We're not reusing the arms. I'll give it that, because she doesn't have the holes, but you get the idea. Those are same legs, that's same body. That's probably the exact same butt, right? Is it the exact same level of controversy? Yes. But I'm going to say this about it. I knew what I bought her for. And I knew what she would be. So I'm actually not disappointed at all. Now, one could argue there was bound to be another on the way. Why waste my time? Why waste my money? Hey, you know what? I wouldn't argue with you. The fact is simple. The pack was on sale. It was like $17. Some shipping and handling put it here at friggin' $20 for the entire pack. At $20, I just wanted her now. I like the hands. There's a very real possibility that I can reuse them for other kinds of shots and other kinds of scenes. It put her in my hands. She looks good and she works. Like, sometimes with figures, we know that inevitably there's going to be a better one. Especially with something like Marvel Legends. We know it. There will be another one that will come out that will make her obsolete, and then why did I even bother? It will happen. But how long? How long before we see a classic Spider-Woman in the new body? I don't know. Like, we have Black Widow now. Very solid. And then after getting Black Widow, of course, we got a very good Jean Grey. Great. But, oh, and I didn't get her, but Warbird. Evidently, we got a very, very good Warbird, which I really wanted that Warbird. But if you make something a Target exclusive, chances are I'm just not going to be able to find it. Without getting negative here, I'm tired of the exclusives. I'm kind of tired of the Walmart exclusives and tired of the Target exclusives, because I don't feel like they're necessary. I don't feel like they benefit the collector in any way, and to be fair, they don't. That's not their purpose. Their purpose is to get you to go into Target or get you to go into Walmart and keep checking the toys, and then maybe if you went there for that, but hey, you're already there, you'll buy something else. Let's be honest about what they want us in the store for. They want us in the store to spend money, so they love the exclusives. They pay some money to so-and-so, to Marvel or Hasbro or whatever, and then we get the exclusives. We know what they're there for. But as these exclusives keep happening, Carnage, I missed out on that. Warbird, I missed out on that. The classic Skeletor, that one really hurt. I even had one ordered and Walmart canceled it. The exclusives are not doing me any favors and have not done me any favors in a long while. It is what it is. But that could be part of my argument as well. Do we wait when it's at arm's length? It's right there. That's her. Do I get her? Especially at a discount. Or do I wait? Do I wait and say, she's Spider-Woman? There will be another. There will be a classic. It will be on the Black Widow body. It will be fantastic. Let's wait. Okay. Say I wait. And then say I don't have money. And it comes out as an exclusive. And it goes to Walmart or Target. And I don't have the money to get it right now, and I have to take my chances and hope I find it in store. My track record so far is not good. So, I took my chance. Now, and this is very much a collector's mentality, I'll be honest about it, now I have one. And whatever happens from this point, I have one. If I don't get the exclusive, cool, brand new body, unbelievable, great one later on, well, that's okay. It means that I miss out. But I have one. Means that mine will not be as great as some of the others, but I have one. And sometimes, when it comes to figures, when it comes to a character on the shelf, sometimes I have one is enough. Sometimes it's not. Sometimes you specifically want the Ninja Turtles that you want, and you will spend the money to get them. I did. But sometimes, there's a character that you like. Spider-Woman. And she's available. Right there. And she's on sale. She was. And you know that inevitably there's gonna be another. She's Spider-Woman. It will happen. Do we wait? Some would say, yes, of course you do. What are you talking about? But then some would also turn around and say, no. No, because say that's a character that you really, really like. And now you don't have one, and you miss the next one, and now you simply have none, and there you go. That's also a legitimate argument to have. She was right there. I wasn't going to pass her up. And, as I just said, even though this is really just a quick overview to say that I got her, and I'm happy to do so, and I like her hands. I'm happy with her. I'm not thrilled with the Skrull, but he's fine. And he gave me some new parts for some possible new action scenes. So that's also pretty cool. Now if we could just get like a big hand like that for Mr. Fantastic. Stop giving us the long fingers. Stop it. Big hand. Hammer thing. Springy feet. Something. In fact, take a look at Jada Toys. Dowsim. That should be the Mr. Fantastic that we get. Like, end of story. That should be the Mr. Fantastic that we get. Stop giving us long fingers. I'm gonna get out of here.